towards me. Normally then what I was going to do, if I was positioning her and she was going to stay in this position for a long period of time, I'd have some pillows maybe for her back, between her ankles, between her knees, any place that there might be a bony prominence where she might get skin breakdown, okay? So that's called a log roll, okay? For people that might have a spinal cord injury, okay, that's unstable, or orthopedic problems like a fracture that's unstable, or severe arthritis where anything where she shouldn't or couldn't bend segmental areas, parts, joints, and things like that, okay? So that's called a log roll. The other way that nursing rolls a patient is they'll bend one knee, okay, and they'll bend the knee away from you, okay, and do the same roll, okay, and that gives just a little bit more kind of leverage, all right, and it's a little bit more comfortable when the patient's positioned in this kind of a position, right? Now the way that physical therapists do it, okay, is if there's no contraindications and we're teaching a patient to get up, okay, the steps to have her roll onto her side, if we were trying to get her to sit up over the side of the bed, what is your name?
Lauren.
Lauren? Okay. Lauren, I want you to follow my directions like you can, okay? First of all, can you bend both knees? Real nice. Okay, now I want you to take this arm and reach across your body and drop your knees to the side of the bed, okay? And reach across and roll on the side, okay? It makes it easy for her to roll on the side of the bed, right? Now, if I asked Lauren, straighten out your legs. When you get out of bed in the morning, what would you do in order to get up out of bed and sit up on the side? Just go ahead and do it. Okay, now you see what she did. She kind of did a sit up, and then she spun around and sat on the side of the bed. Now, if I was going to, just scoot a little bit towards me so I don't have to reach across so much. If I was getting her up on the side of the bed and I did that to her as a patient and I bent her knees, okay, and I did this and I sat her up and I spun her, okay, you can see what's happening on her coccyx. We've got this friction going on, and a lot of our patients are incontinent and they have frail skin, and she might be in urine or feces or something like that, and if we keep spinning her on her coccyx, she's going to break down, okay? Because the coccyx is bony and it's very superficial. So if I was going to roll her to the side, I would do the same thing like I taught her to do, is I'd have her bend her knees. If she couldn't do anything, I would have her arms across her chest, and key points of control, hips and knees, or hips and shoulders, and I'd roll her to the side, okay? Then, if I was gonna sit her up over the side of the bed, I would reach under her neck, underneath her shoulders, and I'd sit her up without spinning her, okay? And she's on the side of the bed, all right? So that's 3 different ways to turn a patient in bed. Scoot over. All right, so one person on each side of the bed. Patients lay down.